Hey fishers, talking to the old mate Maso down at Loverton down there, and he tells me that everything's good. Dartmouth Dam, plenty of fish, looking very promising. Because we've got this colder weather, they seem to be coming close to the surface for longer periods of time. We mentioned that last week, and it's definitely the way it's going down there at the moment. Plenty of trout. The Reg Dam below Dart, pretty good. We're getting some really good reports out of all the streams down there. Excellent reports, actually. Everybody's catching a fair few trout. Whether it be bait, lure or fly, it doesn't seem to matter a great deal. They're catching good numbers. A little bit of rain we had didn't destroy it. Hume Weir, it seems to have slowed fractionally, but it's still very, very good. Plenty of redfin, few yellows, occasional cod. Don't be surprised in the next month or so we get a good run of big trout again. We'll cross our fingers on that one and hope it happens. Mulwala, I'm getting very special reports from Mulwala, I can assure you of that. A lot of fish at the moment, a considerable amount of small fish, the occasional good quality fish coming out of it as well. Surface lures, spinnerbaits, hard bodies, whatever you're poisoning, it seems to be working. I don't get a lot of reports from bait fishermen down there, but I reckon they'd be doing all right too. So cross our fingers, hope it stays that way for a fair while. Full moon coming up again in the near future, and that'll kick things into gear up in Blowering and Burrinjuck and what have you. But the Murrumbidgee River, look, honestly, it is fantastic. It is just cracking at the moment. We're getting a lot of good cod out of it, a lot of small ones, obviously. A good mix of trout and murray cod upstream, mainly murray cod downstream, but there seems to be a few trouties starting to pop up. Getting a few yellow belly, lure, bait, doesn't matter a great deal what you do. By the way, over the last couple of years we've developed a really hot bait and it's fantastic for cod. Just come in and check it out. We'll give you a rundown on it. They're getting huge amounts of cod on it, and it seems to be working better than grubs or worms, so very pleased with that at the moment. Now, we're getting good reports from the Tumut River. I fished it last Monday. I got a few out of it, but I worked pretty hard for them, which surprised me. Maybe I've just lost my touch. But we have heard of some good fish coming out. It's down about 2,000 megs, but keep an eye on that because it goes up and down like a yo-yo. And it's certainly worth the fishing. All the streams in New South Wales, very, very good. Really happy with it. Well, one's close to us, that is. Very good. Blowering Dam, plenty of redfin, and because we've got a full coming up in the next couple of weeks, I think you'll find that we'll get some big cod out of it this time, so it'll be absolutely fantastic. There is some really good quality reeds getting caught, occasional 2 and 3 pounder. You've got to look for them, but you will find them. Junimar Pondage, not too bad. Getting a bit of activity out of there. Talbingo's been fair. I wouldn't say it's great, but it's good, and that's about it. Tantangra, wow, it is just cracking. This is amazing, this bit of water at the moment. It's going to stop sooner or later, but get up there while it's going. Yukonbeen, not too bad. Jindabyne, not too bad. Burrinjuck, very inconsistent this season, but we're still getting some good reports of yellows around the timber. Slow roll and soft plastics. The T-tail in the grubs, do they call it, in the Lunker City is probably one of the best ones this year. It's been a real hot one. Put a bit of sack sand on it and you cannot beat it. It seems to be working well. Wangler, some good reports coming down there. We're really happy with it. Yellows, cod, still a bit of surface lure activity all around the place. Old Man Creek and the Murrumbidgee River, obviously good surface lure country. The creek's not too bad, bit inconsistent. That's about all we got for this week. We'll cover the saltwater scene probably a bit later on another report. This is the Compleat English report for this week. We'll catch you next week.